Hey, I just wanted to share something with you. So, a few years ago, I saw a therapist who specialized in trauma therapy, and it was really eye-opening for me and extremely transformative. And this is not therapy by any means, just me telling you a story about using physical objects in order to help me heal, specifically my child self. I believe in that we have many parts of ourselves, and those different parts show up depending on which situation we are in. And a lot of the times it's almost like a knee-jerk reaction because those parts have come in to take over and soften the blow or save us from what we've experienced in the past. And yes, that 100% should be looked at in a positive light because it got you to where you are now. And I don't know about you, but a lot of my different parts helped me at the time when I needed it, and so I am always grateful to them. But now that I'm older and able to create my own reality essentially as an adult, I get to choose what I bring into my life and what I put up with. And as a child, we don't get that choice. So a huge part of my healing was finding physical objects or purchasing physical objects that helped me recreate my relationship with my different parts, and one of which is my child self. For me, her name is Celeste. Yours don't have to have names, obviously. And she very much represents me as a young, like 4 or 5-year-old who carried around a lot of neglect. And since buying a physical representation of Celeste, I actually went to the Disney store and purchased an Elsa doll. And because when I was a child, I was actually blonde and, naturally. And for months and months, I slept with her. Sometimes I would just sit on the couch with her in my lap and hold her little plush hand. And doing these things is just spending physical time with her and physically having contact was super important and transformative in my relationship with Celeste. It was seemingly such a simple thing that allowed me to do such intense, deep work on reparenting myself. And having a physical representation was super important to me. It really just helped bring my healing to a different level, a level that I actually never thought was possible until I started trauma therapy. And my therapist would ask me questions about where certain emotions were stored in my body. And we really started talking about my child self and spending time with her, and just having a physical representation of Celeste in this plush doll truly opened me up to mothering her in a way, and us spending that quality time that I felt I didn't get as a child really helped that. So now I am able to move on and basically not reparent my other parts, because they don't necessarily need parenting because they're a bit older, but I will share with you my iteration of who I call the captain when he arrives in July. I am so excited for him to come. I always pictured him like Captain Kirk or Captain Picard from Star Trek. sitting in their captain's chair, but my captain is a little less cool and doesn't really deal with pressure that well. So he tends to be the one that harbors a lot of my anxieties and worries, and not the best problem solver the captain is. So I'm excited for him to get here. I don't know. I doubt I'm gonna sleep with him because he's plastic. But even just spending time with him and maybe having him with me during my work day will be beneficial. So it's about finding balance and finding ways that might seem a little out of the box to help really move you forward in your journey and growth. And we're never done. So in a few months' time, I'm going to be spending probably a lot of my waking hours with a physical representation of this anxious part of myself. I don't really experience a lot of this anxiety, but it's just good for me to still work with him because I know deep down there's a lot of things I still need to heal from in that avenue, because I've spent quite a few years healing Celeste and reparenting myself, and that's been an amazing journey, and a journey I am so happy to share with you. And remember, if you're having trouble, please reach out to someone, speak to them. I know it seems desperately awful right now, but I promise there's always a solution, and it's fucking amazing what a difference a day can make. I'm a true believer that your life can change in an instant, and I think we always focus on that instant changing for the worse and a catastrophic event completely derailing everything in our lives. And that leads us to forget that in that same instant, our life can be changed in ways we never could have dreamed of. And life can just fucking open up and become amazing and incredible. And you can experience all this abundance. So remember, tomorrow really is a new day, and anything can change in an instant. I love you, and I hope you have a good day.